Yeah.
Um,
So I've got two words for you. Ready?
yeah,
TikTok.
no. I will batch TikTok all day, every day. I have no use for it. I don't see any purpose in it. I know a lot of our audience, the young parents out there, probably use it for a lot of parenting advice, and it's a quick, easy way for everybody to have fun. But I think it was after COVID, somewhere
Hmm.
around COVID, TikTok was having these challenges for just insanity. The first one I ever heard of was like I think it was either steal the mirror from your high school bathroom or vandalize your high school bathroom, something, and film yourself. And so our bathrooms, I mean, a good school, our bathrooms were vandalized and we had to lock them down. And then of course the whole, oh, you can't keep kids from going to the bathroom. Well, those bathrooms, and here's the kicker, those bathrooms were just remodeled and
Oh
upgraded and
no.
looked beautiful, and they went in and vandalized them and pulled them apart.
Okay,
There
but
was,
wait a second. So they were filming in the restroom.
mhm.
Isn't that like really frowned upon? I mean, like that's
Yeah,
like talk
mhm.
about an invasion of privacy.
Right. But we
Okay,
don't
sorry.
discipline. We don't, yeah, but we don't discipline for things like that. Oh, don't do that. Oh, you know what? We're going to close the bathrooms. So now all these other kids who are good kids can't go to the bathroom because some Nimrod had to anyway. But there was another one that I mean there were tons of like every month they had a different TikTok challenge. And there was one that was smack a teacher on the ass.
Oh no.
I, I ooh, all kinds of things. It's like one person touched me, I'm claiming assault. I'm charging you with assault, and you're close enough to adulthood, it's gonna stick, it's gonna sting. And then if my school, which was a very real possibility, if my school would have blocked me from filing charges, I would have taken them up on like some kind of a not conspiracy, but accomplice kind of thing. Because no, don't touch me. No teacher, but no. And for TikTok to think that that was a thing that we should be doing and get, I just have no use for TikTok.
Well,
I,
okay, like my age is showing here. Like who like random people on TikTok would throw this out as a challenge or TikTok as the company was throwing this out or where were they coming from?
just the users on TikTok would throw these things out, and then it would become a trend. Huh? Trends. Who knew trends could be bad for you?
Oh, gee.
Yeah,
Gosh.
right. So that's I'm not one for trends anyway. Because yeah, it might be fun to do something and be part of a trend, but to let a trend guide your whole life and just and put you in harm's way. Because if anybody would have smacked me, I'm pretty sure I would have retaliated with either something to a knee to the places you shouldn't, which I guess you can't do that to a child, but
I don't
self-defense,
know.
you smacked me.
If I'm being attacked, I
Mhm.
don't know that I'm paying attention to that. Attack
Right.
is
My
attack.
if I'm attacked and if I'm hit like that, oh, it was just a prank. It's like, no, that crosses the line into personal space and assault. And I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
No. Um, okay, so TikTok is definitely, a trend setter.
Yeah,
Um,
good, bad, and indifferent.
I mean, like, but we get them all over. Like before any of that ever became a thing. Do you remember like the Tide Pod?
I believe that was also a TikTok
Was
challenge.
that?
I believe it was.
Okay,
Hmm.
and like eating, trying to eat a whole bunch of ground cinnamon. Was that also TikTok?
Yes, I believe that was also a TikTok challenge.
Okay. Yeah. Some of these things like I want to kind of just loop around to what you were talking about earlier about like the lack of common sense and the like like evaluating some of these things for a safety purpose. It's like,
Hmm.
TikTok challenge, hey, let's all take some cyanide.
Right?
I mean,
No,
like, at what point do we, like, hey, maybe this is the wrong idea?
What, right? Because some of those challenges, I think they started out with good intent. Like there was the ice water
Yeah,
bucket
yeah, I
challenge
remember
thing.
that.
That was for good. Okay, great. That was funny. Um, you know, I think those kind of things would be great. But then why do we start pushing into more and more destructive and assault, and why hurt another person, and why now remember in China, because TikTok is a Chinese company, the like third graders are learning on TikTok how to dismantle and put together handguns. They're
Oh.
using TikTok for educational purposes. And yes, I do believe that is a valid educational purpose. Maybe not third graders, but
I was gonna say,
but
I'm
but then
not sure
again,
I want
in
my
China,
third grade class.
but in China, if they're learning to handle handguns, maybe they have better uh safety awareness than we Americans do, where it's like, just go shoot them all up. I don't know. I haven't done that study, and maybe that's something worth looking into. But if third graders in China are getting education, why do we get Tide Pods?